I don't even
Omega
know.
1 restarting.
Okay.
Omega 1 restarting.
Okay.
Omega 1 restarting.
I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Had my own stream open in the background. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing more xenogears. I have not edited the stream in about okay, that should have fixed that. Oh, great, the cutscene's playing again. Oh, wait, I gotta move EPSX over so that I can actually see some stuff. Okay. Yeah, I moved my mic because I think that might make it better because it was really close to my PC. Sometimes my PC makes noises. And also the hum might have been from my PC because of mains hum and stuff like that, but that is purely guessing. Okay. So last time I remember we fought a boss that I just needed to combo with Faye. I'm almost certain we've gotten to a point that I have never played. I'm pretty sure we got there a while ago, because I watched a recap of this that got a bit further, but not much, and I don't even remember that very well. Oh wait, what was I doing? Young master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Karan Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. It seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation sites around it, Ave after all. You mean they're not after the Jasper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Young master, this has become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? Hasn't he? Hugh. I mean, Doc. No need to worry about him, he'll join us soon. There's not enough... So we need to go talk to somebody, I think. No clue who. I haven't played this game in a week. Okay. I have to... Is desktop audio too loud, or is my... I don't know. Okay, I've got to get my audio setup really worked out at some point. I'll probably do that sometime this weekend. Where did I have to go? I'm gonna guess it's not here. What? View gear from front. This is Veltal. 16.3. Our Charles are really like. Okay. I don't think that's a real unit of measurement. No clue what that means. So, Zatan's not here. If I had to guess where actually, can I get there through that elevator at the back of here? Can I go? Oh, yeah, I thought there was a service elevator back here. I'm going insane. Nothing new. So, if I had to guess, I swear there was... Am I blanking on something? I don't remember. Oh, wait, that's who I'm thinking of. Okay, I was trying to remember, because I felt like there were like 5 main people in the group, and Satan's not here, and I've seen the other 3. And then I remembered it's that old guy. And he's not here right now. So what did I need to do? Oh, I'm supposed to go talk to Margie? I thought I already talked to that thing. Where am I? This is not where I meant to go. Because I swear we just met Margie's thing. We were trying to gain access to the bridge. So do I need to talk to somebody else in the bridge? Oh, here's the old guy. I think that Marguerite has never been. Come to think of it, this is the second time we've had to flee the royal capital. It seems an awful long time ago, that night that I took them with me to escape. Yeah, and on top of that, he was bold enough to steal this ship along the way. You know, this used to be the kingdom's flagship. Yes, it was all Sigurd's doing, so courageous of him even at such a young age. Anyways, this Yggdrasil can be considered as a keepsake of the late king up for the young master. It kind of feels like you're stuck to me for life, even though you used to be my personal knight, right? I'm just a kid pirate, but eventually you'll become a proud lord. I gotta hurry up and grow up or I'll never be proud of myself. And I'll be able to win against him. I hope you are not too taken back. Lately there are far too many highly energetic lads around the young master. So yours truly, who is in charge of education, demanded to have this room created. But because of that, I ended up having to take a side job. How may I be of service? Oh wait, he sells stuff? I should probably grab a few of these, but they're I'll buy 3. I don't really care about the rose souls as much. I hope I can be of such service again. Okay. So do I have to go back to the bridge? I know this is the elevator. Okay. This ship uses a innumerable effect wings to pulverize sand and wade through it. If our balance is lost, we roll over in the desert. It's all up to our skill. I'm the apprentice. Sigurd has been teaching me how to operate the Yggdrasil. Do you want to see my notes? The Yggdrasil can be operated just as if you are walking. Just use the directional buttons to move in the way you want. While cruising, if you want to stop and just press the circle button. Stop and come back to the bridge that is here. Press the square button. Neat. That's still controls. Okay. Neat. Sigurd, do you have anything else to say? Into Nissan through Secret Road. Sure. I don't know what else I'd do. No, wait. Look for a single tree. Throw ourselves into the ocean. Okay. Okay. That is a single tree. Okay, that works, I guess. Just go into the dirt. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but Karan Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying. The home country might have had some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there's still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called elements at the commander's training school, Juggand, are both here. Hope you're right. By the way, she is still, according to Faye, there was a female lady at Car's side. And he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair, so it must be her. So all the old Elements members are on the surface world now. I guess so. Hyuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Car and just kinda anyone, I know that very well, but sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Car being in this land. That cannot be true, not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris' objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hugo, have you gotten any information? No, not really. I left there before going to the center section. Faye! Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dari. Sorry, Dari. Okay, I've never heard that. Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig. Damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? What? Oh wait, is that in the song? I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, my son. As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, how's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sex representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shikan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard about what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we ever thought, but I know she was in a lot of grief. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the great mother's return. So this is Nissan. Now it takes me to the world map. Is this the dock then? Yeah. Okay, let's go into the main town. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. Off she goes. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet her sisters. Huh? What is it, old Mason? Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. It is so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me, how terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master. Go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite to see the sisters. Excuse me now. I feel like with every time I say Maisen's and Marguerite's name, I pronounce it differently. What's in here? Oh, I just broke into some random bird. I'm from the Royal Army, stationed down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to the sun. I cannot desert it. I hear there's a lot of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening. So you know, ones everyone in town is talking about you. Something about the Great Mother returning. Since they call her the Great Mother, she must be really old and frail. These are the people who took care of me when I was small. I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. The people at the Hidden Port contacted us just before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters. I must hurry and see the sisters. So this will take us to the town map, and yeah. Margie. Margie. I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie, we're so glad you're safe. Yes, it is all thanks to Bart and his men. We just received word, so we were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes. Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the Royal Capital. But at least I've made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... Sister. There is no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, to celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh yes, sister, may I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, and I want to have a look around up there too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything, except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again. I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I am so glad. It's been a while since the last time I was here. Huh? Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You've put up with enough, okay? If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes, I'll show Faye and Satan around our cathedral. Follow me. What a strong girl she is. It is obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she has always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her too. Where do I go? God, these are some very expertly positioned ceilings. We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here. What is my my court? Oh, that's what it's on. How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? That is an intimidating camera angle. Actually, how did they make the sprites scroll that smoothly? That is really impressive, actually, for the time. I like the view from here the best. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you not notice that the two great angels only have one wing each? According to a legend handed down in the San, God could have created humans perfectly, but then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolize. In order to fly, they're dependent on one another. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender-specific, but these angels are clearly distinguishable by having opposing genders. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. Could be either or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan. Why, Dr. Satanazuki, you are an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It is a habit of mine. The doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Forcing them to fly together, it would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you miss the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you see it. But this time I think we'll be alright if we make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan nation, and the founding of the Nissan religion who sets forth its teaching. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia on it. I would definitely like to view that, Faye. Would you have us go take a look at it? Collisions. Oh wait, that's where I went in the wrong room. The sisters are still singing back downstairs, so they won't be back for a while. Is this the actual room I was supposed to go in? I thought I wasn't supposed to be here. Doesn't look like there's any items. Let's go to the painting room. The sisters will probably be back by then. Collisions. There's a little bit of clipping going on here. It's farther on in. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere of personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look. It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that is not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Really? Also, the hair color does look the same as Ellie's. Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. No, it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She is smiling, but in a way that gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self? Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. If you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know. Well, my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She may know something. Aren't we not supposed to be here? Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay, we'll stop by her room on the way out. Lacan. Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you're daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. Okay. Where is Sister Agnes? I want to see with my own eyes what will become of this country. Can I go up the stairs? Go. Is this Sister Agnes's room? This is the stairs. Oh, it's that room I went into earlier. Sophia's room. or the room that I first went into when we were looking for the room of Sophia. Was that actually? Yeah, that room. Sister Agnes is over here. Satan teleported. I get it. But yeah. I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nissan's great founding mother. Some say that it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago? Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there are no such records left intact. All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. The portrait is the only thing left. We do not have much knowledge about her. That is too bad, so there really is nothing left at all. For someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to share them. Well, unfortunately, I am unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring, but it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it is likely a scroll or two would remain. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. I see, so everything was lost in the darkness of history. So now we go back to the ship, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So now we go back to the ship. Oh boy. Ah, young master. The people of Nisan were generous to allow us to rent this house, so there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if you may. Alright, so where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Maizen. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. Alright, but before we do that, there is something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Sig, what's up with you and that Gabler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gabler for some reason. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Satan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They're used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened ever since before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier. But why didn't you think I could deal with it? Why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this, especially when you had something to do with people who are backing that Chacon idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little more? Where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well... Etranonk, the capital of... Etranonk. The capital of the Solaris Empire is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. So... that is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, was used as a test subject, there was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels, it is not a complete secret, but I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support country by stealing surface dwellers. His name is Karon Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses? We call him Kar. In Solaris there is an officer training school called Juggand. He became the commander after leaving there. He's a lower-level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose to the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man has one ideal, to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked up by Ramses. No, we were not picked up by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Okay. So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses, and thanks to that we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us like me to be used as subjects in experiments to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs that change people's personalities to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example, Drive. That drug and all others like it that are used now are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army could use? At least anyone in the Gebler forces who is sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in a room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs? How low are these guys? Damn. I think I get most of it. Old Misen, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. Okay. So now I'm assuming. God, I need to stop yawning. Now I'm assuming we go to the town hall, wherever that may be. I am very bad with my sense of directions in this game. Where does this... Oh wait, there's something here it looks like. That might be for later. So where is this town? Okay. Went in the direction I came in. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I am saying is this: if you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things have settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later, which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he couldn't win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first, but then I realized his way of thinking really wasn't that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank or status descending on the skin. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. God, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it's possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. I'm gonna go quickly grab a drink. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Now do we go to the town hall? Okay. studio? I should also probably look around for for a shop. That's actually probably a good idea. Cause I don't think I've upgraded my equipment since before we left for Ave. Or for the capital of Ave, whatever it's called. I don't think the monastery is considered a town hall. Oh no. Bart told Mizon to set that up, so he'll probably be outside the building. Oh, this might be a shop. With a vacant house, okay, understood. Is the rumor that there are pirates in the royal capital true? Definitely not. There is nothing to worry about. Is this the town hall? This is somebody's house. Okay. Where would the town hall be? That is not the town hall, that is the cathedral. Is this the building I was in earlier? No, I haven't been here yet. Is this an item shop? Ooh, they've got accessories. Oh shit. Double support effect items. Lifestone doubles the amount of HP. Uses 2 times EP to do 2 times the effect. That's actually a really interesting idea for an item. Do I have any items to sell? I don't really have anything I want to sell. What? Yeah, there's not really much interesting here. I highly doubt there's a gear shop anywhere. Okay. Young master, the old man from the gun room sent you here. Okay. Oh, good preparations if that's the case, but we get the parts we need. Okay, buttons are hard. I like how I can talk to him from here. Engine, already what I got. Frame, I think I literally have, okay, I have the same frame. MS9, I got MS9. Yeah. Frame is just developed one. Right here. Okay. That was something. Now, where would the town hall be? Because apparently that's something that's difficult for me to find. I just went back up to the cathedral, didn't I? Oh, nope, I went this way. Do I have to go to the secret dock? Is there something I miss? Did I miss a line of dialogue that said something about that? Everything is ready. No problem, sir. No problems. I'm going to take that as a sign I'm not supposed to be here right now. No. No problem, sir. No problem, sir. So, I have no clue where I need to go. What building would be the town hall? Is it this one? I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. I'm pretty sure other people might also have a table, but alright. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? A toy boat, I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea and I was the fleet commander. Anyways, forget those old stories. We should get started. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization, and now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They'll most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just gonna sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while, at least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Bledavik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are three main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisland's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the royal capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledavik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards here at the border with Nisan? I see, we'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nisan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they'll certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nisan as bait? Doc! Shakan is very sensitive to Nisan's and Kislev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, you will probably leave it up to Gebler. But of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning, but looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The frontline units are along Kislev's border. The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kafainsel. It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkam. Vanderkam. You don't mean the Vanderkam that was in Juggend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the changing tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun daunting him. Young master, I know. Anyway, Satan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkam, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledevik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yeah, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye, Satan. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. Oh god. I think I've got everything I need. Are you ready? All right. Our comrades in the sun will hit the Western Garden Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ave troops and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. I guess I'm gonna raise some hell in my Veltal then. We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nisan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and both Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their own wives oversaw many prosperous reigns in Eris. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nisan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at that rate, the rate that you are turning into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it! You're embarrassing me. Each squad of gears will take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? The time has finally come. I'm pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're going in a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkam's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, 'cause you sure ain't my pops. Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle. Hey, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of them. Don't worry. This is the first time we're seeing Veltal properly, like, not in-game battle animations. This is the first time we're really seeing it in 3D properly. Well, aside from its really low polygonal in-game model, but... Yep, and off it goes. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Where's my zone? Oh wait, isn't he... Oh, over here. At long last, we are heading to Bledvik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. But, however, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Myzen, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures, and I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Azuki. Okay. I figured that was... I hope I can be of such service again. So, do I have to go... to the... I don't think we're in the residential... We're in the actual port, so I don't think we can go to the residential area. Professor, we have a big job to do tomorrow. Even if you can't sleep, you should at least lie down. Actually, I'm too excited to go to sleep myself. When the young master becomes a king, I wonder if they'll forget about my bill at the bar and off. Tax evasion. Well, I mean, it's debt, but... Finally, tomorrow's the day for the blood-blowing, flesh falling. No, I mean the flesh-dancing battle to recapture the capital, right? Good, perfect weight. Why can't I weigh myself? If the young master became the king tomorrow, what would happen to us? I'm tired of being a soldier. I want to start a business or something. If I didn't have this wound... Oh god, this thing. I want to punt it. It's too noisy. Is it some kind of festival? God, I want to punt it. Like a football. I may not be so handsome, but I do have a fiance back home, but my hometown is Kislev. When the young master becomes the king of Ave, I wonder if I'll be able to see her. This is where we rest. Do you want to rest too? It's a little messy, so bear with it. See ya. So, do I go to the bridge? Is that just a healing, like, is that a healing rest area? Was I just supposed to go to the bridge? Because I really didn't do anything. Oh, wait. Button, because Nintendo boy. Oh, this is just the apprentice helmsman. Oh god. Okay, Is the ship actually parked at the base, or will I get the don't exit the ship? Oh, I can actually go up. Oh wait, is the the ship's parked outside right now. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow's our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle, after we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite. Not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you. Because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct? Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that. This is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Now it shifts to Faye and the Veltal group. Or no, wait, this is inside the castle. Okay. Are we entering their dreams? Saw before with Ramses remembering this person that fights like Faye. That does look a lot like Veltal, actually. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. This can't be. Oh. Is that his heart? What's wrong? You look like you've just had a nightmare. It wasn't the same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Beeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you are after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away he resembles you greatly. You used the influence. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Oh? What's up? No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface, it's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. We haven't heard of anything about a new ship even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force frequency. There, on the surface layer, I'm detecting the sound of the anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's alright, old Misen. What? This little girl's our commanding officer. She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And empty-handedly. I hear no souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Huh, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be just jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. Don't get in our way, Mr. Lieutenant. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Vierge. That's for officers' use only. So the people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend regardless of having no ability? Huh. This looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. There are random encounters here. I haven't had these in a while. Oh, more Medusoids. Yeah, these are regular Medusoids. This is the same things I fought in the Sand Cavern. And they died just as quick. Punch. Charging. Flash. That might, camera damage. Okay, that worked. Okay, is it just... Oh, wait, what's that? Is that a mayfly? Those things I remember being kind of tough. Yeah. It's got special animations. Let's let you know it's kind of tough. And what can it withstand Rapu? It's about to die. It's limping when it's at default, so yeah. Punch. Dies. Does it drop anything good? Extra armor +1, that's not much use. Okay, jump button decided not to work. Another mayfly. I used an advanced technique called leaving the battle. Okay, that guy stopped me. Medusoid's fun. I just am gonna escape these guys. I have to follow these guys. You just wanna die, don't you? I must resist heavy attacks or something. Now it's dead. Why did... Okay, it's just being annoying. Did I forget what I missed on last time? Or no, wait, that was when I got flashed by the Medusoid. Okay, I got attacked midair by another one of these guys. And the escape didn't work. Alright then, you must just want to die. Let's see what this does. Well, like 20 damage. Yeah, it does next to nothing because reasons. So, does it always... Oh, it's this. Yeah, it's definitely... Wait, it was limping before I hit it with the... Okay, because that was just what it does mid-attack. It... Oh my god. Okay. Now, can I make a simple jump? If the game lets me make it. Okay. You've decided death. Okay, now it should die to a single Rapu. I need to refuel later on because I am actually kind of low on that. I think, is this the area with the repair bots? Or did I just miss them there? I was pressing the jump button and it decided not to. Let me guess, you're not gonna let me escape? Okay, get punched. Okay, luckily my attacks have stopped being defended against. He is accepting his fate somewhat. Rose Sol as. Okay, you guys I should be able to escape from. Oh my god, why? Let's try that again. I'm not allowed to escape this fight, good to know. And, oh my god, they're gonna dodge everything I do now. Well, that one didn't. I love just trivial fights. I'm glad I accidentally did raise Geki. I have, like, no fuel. I was pressing the jump button. Oh, you're the repair robot, I think. There we go. I've been needing. Yeah, this guy just heals you up. I'm gonna leave. Okay, I'm not allowed to leave. Okay. I'd feel bad to kill that guy. I have no clue where I'm going. Oh, one of you. Bye. Okay. Do I have to get out of Valzal? I may have to if I go to status. Oh, I've got to go to gear. Get on off. It didn't let me get off, but okay, encounter fun. No. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Not an option, so I guess that was not the correct answer. What is that thing? Is that the Loch Ness Monster put through content-aware scale? Well, it's dead. I got a fang. I think that's a selling item. Don't think I can jump high enough to get up to that platform. Oh, a repair bot. I'm just gonna charge. Oh, it attacks. Didn't know they did that. They don't typically do anything with that technical thing. I'm gonna leave. Okay. You're here. I'm just gonna leave. I don't have time for this guy. Is that... I pressed the jump button. Apparently, jump button doesn't exist according to this game. Okay, you're getting punched. God, it's very low. It's super low defense. I am all the way at the bottom, aren't I? Why is that bug even piloting a gear? Are mayflies basically just when some sort... Because they look like they're also part plant, so it's just some organism that takes over the gears that are that are still buried. Because gears are excavated, not really created. What are you gonna do? 0 damage? That's what I thought. Another 0? Neat. I pressed the wrong button. Nah, great, I wasn't gonna fight anyways. You're kidding me. Still alive. God, I hate this thing. Is it not dead yet? Just die. There we go. I can't platform. Why did that thing sound like a microwave when it was moving? Okay, this is a game with an encounter, right? I wonder if there are games where there are speedruns just to get a random encounter as quickly as possible. Okay, flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like. So, I can't trust you as an option. What is there? So that'd be parts. Response circuits, magnetic code increase. Stops fuel leaks and drainage. Prevents slow status. Okay. Is there anything like really good that you can give me? I got a Z9 1500. Got that frame. I've got that armor. I might end the stream here. Cause, yeah. Save. Yeah, now let's see who I should raid. Might raid Jaded again, cause I don't see many other people online to raid. Okay. Okay. Yep, I'll start the raid. Okay. Yeah. I'll probably do this again, maybe sometime over the weekend, but definitely next Friday. So yeah, that'll be all for the video today. Bye, guys. Okay. I can stop streaming.